Good day, fellow scientists. We're going to do some astonishingly awesome experiments with acids and bases. This here is just part A. The other parts have their own separate Oscar-nominated films. For part A, we need toothpaste, bathroom cleaner, I use scrubbing bubbles, which has bleach in it. We need lime juice, vinegar, rust remover, CLR is the best, by the way, baking soda, a couple of small glasses of water, litmus and pH test strips, a spoon, and one of them pill organizers. Old people like me and my wife use these to keep track of vitamins and stuff. Here, check it out. The pills go right in there. Kids, you're going to want some adult supervision. If the adults in your house are a little iffy, like they are at my house, try to find 2 of them. Put some safety goggles on if you try this at home. Acids and bases can do a real number on your eyeballs. Time to get set up. Now, I'll set up each test substance in the same order as is shown on your observation table. In a real science classroom, there's special equipment for these kinds of tests, but this pill organizer will come in handy. In the Sunday slot, we're going to pour a small amount of rust remover. Next, we'll add vinegar. Hey, did I ever tell you about my old Uncle Roy? Oh, wait, I think I told that story in another film. Next up, the lime juice. I would rather have used lemon, but we were out. I used it up cleaning the rims of my truck. Now comes the toothpaste. It's too viscous to use with our test strips, so we'll have to add it to some water and mix her up real good. There we go. Excuse me for just a minute. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Minty fresh. Now when you're doing the baking soda, remember it's a solid. You can't use it with test strips unless you mix it with some water, like this. Next up, the scrubbing bubbles. This is a bathroom cleaner. Has a lot of bleach in it. Last but not least, we need to add some water as a neutral control. All right, time for our first test. This is blue litmus paper. Blue litmus paper stays blue in a base and turns red in an acid. Get out of here. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Oh, beauty. Now watch this. This is super easy. You just take the litmus strip, dip it in, put it back on the table. Just do that for all 7 of them. Now litmus paper is either going to turn red or stay blue. It's one or the other. We're not going to split hairs and get into pink or dusty rose or turquoise or, fancy colors like that. This is just simple. It's why I like it so much. It's either red or blue. From left to right, we've got rust remover, vinegar, lime juice, toothpaste, baking soda, scrubbing bubbles with bleach, and water. Take your observations carefully before moving on to the next test. All right, time for the next test. We're using the same 7 samples, but this time we're going to be using red litmus paper. See, that's what it looks like. All right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 9. I keep losing track. The red litmus test works kind of the same way that the blue one does. You just dip your strips into the test substance, and either it's going to stay red or it's going to turn blue. It's either one or the other. Once again, just to go from left to right, we've got rust remover, vinegar, lime juice, toothpaste, baking soda, scrubbing bubbles with bleach, and water. Take your observations carefully. We're going to go on to a third test in just a sec. Here comes your third test for Part A. This time, we're going to be using wide-range pH test paper. Pretty cool looking, huh? There's the color scale. It'll turn a different color depending on what the pH is. This test is not as simple as the others. These strips last less than 30 seconds before the color fades away. Highly concentrated substances can make the color fade even quicker. So taking observations from a video like this won't work very well. So I took some still pictures of each one. We'll use those to figure out the pH of each substance. I'll hold each test strip up against the color scale. It's up to you to figure out the pH. Ready? Here we go. Rust remover. And there's your vinegar. Followed by your lime juice. Your test strip is down at the bottom left. This is your toothpaste. Once again, look at the bottom for your test strip. This here is baking soda. And we have the scrubbing bubbles with bleach. And finally, good old H2O. Our neutral control, water. That's it for Part A. The other parts will be on separate films. See you soon.